Hi, welcome back to Real Auto Reports, the Real First Impressions video edition. I'm Jonathan McGrew, and with us today is the 2012 BMW 650i. We're going to tell you what our real first impressions are and what's really special about this $100,000 BMW. From the front, the 2012 BMW 650i is a pretty impressive machine. Of course, it's got the kidney-shaped standard BMW grille, the badge on the front, prominent, dead center, and it has a lot of really interesting subtle lines coming down the hood that really give it a sense of fluid motion. This car really looks like it's moving even when it's sitting still, and as you get down to the air dam, you see all the intricate details that BMW has designed to give this car a slightly aggressive bite at the bottom lower half of the car. Of course, it also has halo lights for its driving lights, daytime running lights, a lot of people call them, and then it's got the LED turn signals. Overall, it's a pretty impressive first impression from the front. From the side, the 2012 BMW 650i is a really impressive machine because of how long and big it really seems, and it's not just an impression, it really is a big car. We put it next to a 2500 Dodge Ram on our Facebook page, and it really gives you a sense of its size. You can also see that there's a lot of detail and attention to detail in this car. There's a lot of sculpting along the lower rocker panels there. There's a real strong mid-body line, and overall the car is just artwork in motion. From the back, the 2012 650i is a little different than its predecessor. The design has actually been toned down a little bit and made a little flatter, a little wider, and what you'll notice is it doesn't have that real aggressive whale humpback kind of look that people used to talk about when the 650 was redesigned in the early 2000s. But what we do really like is this contrast in the lower bottom half of the bumper where the dark colored dual exhaust is, and that's actually quad pipes coming into it, but it's a single dual exhaust rectangular container. And then you have that dark lower fascia that really sets off the bottom of the car. It's a neat car, it has a great look, and we really like how all the lines come back together in the back here to really wrap up the package nicely and give this car the real presence a BMW should have. So sitting in the driver's seat of the 2012 BMW 650i is what you would kind of expect. It's a luxurious interior, it's got a lot of detail, contrast stitching, two-tone, the cream interior that is iconic to BMW. And you have things like the automatic bolsters that move. It's all memory powered. The steering wheel moves up and down and out of your way when you get in and out of the car. And everything is pretty reachable. However, it is that BMW interface, so you're going to have to take some time to learn it and get used to it as you're driving along, because this isn't a system that is really as intuitive as some might like. So make sure that you take a little tutorial with your BMW dealer if you do choose to go with a car like this. But once you get used to it, it'll do everything and just about brush your teeth too. Driving the 2012 BMW 650i is a pretty cool experience. It's a fast car, it has a lot of horsepower, 400 horsepower to be exact, goes 0 to 60 in 4.9 seconds. And when you put this automatic 8-speed transmission into drive and step on the gas, it'll really push you back in your seat. Something else important to mention about the 650i that we're driving is that it's an X-Drive. It's an all-wheel drive car, which makes it very stable, very capable, and with the variable steering makes it a pleasure to drive in town or out on the highway. It's a great car to drive, and we'll cover more about this in our real review coming up shortly here at Real Auto Reports, so stay tuned for that. That's the real first impressions video of the 2012 BMW 650i. As we mentioned, this is the X-Drive all-wheel drive model. It's about $100,000. It goes 0 to 60 in about 4.9 seconds, and it's a real sharp car. We hope you'll join us again for the real review where we go in depth on this great vehicle, and we'll tell you more about the details and the things you'll want to look at and think about. And we hope you'll also come back and join us for other reviews in the future. Thanks so much for watching. For Real Auto Reports, I'm Jonathan McGrew, and we hope to see you again.